Why is special education access unequal for Latino students? Have you ever wondered why Latino students face challenges in accessing special education services? This question is important as it touches on the educational experiences of many children in America. Let's break down the factors that contribute to this inequality. First, many Latino families have less knowledge about their rights when it comes to special education. This gap in understanding can make it hard for parents to advocate for their children. They may not know how to navigate the special education process, which includes evaluations and individualized education programs. This lack of knowledge can leave families feeling powerless in a system that can be complex and overwhelming. Next, language and cultural differences play a significant role. Many Latino students are English learners, and their journey to mastering English can sometimes be confused with learning disabilities. This can lead to misidentification, where students are wrongly categorized as needing special education services. On the flip side, some students who do have disabilities may not be identified at all, simply because the evaluation tools used do not account for their unique cultural and linguistic backgrounds. Another issue is disproportionality in special education placement. Latino students are often overrepresented in categories like specific learning disabilities and speech and language impairments. This overrepresentation can start as early as preschool. Additionally, these students may be placed in more restrictive educational settings, which limits their access to inclusive classrooms and the services they need. Systemic barriers within schools also contribute to this issue. Many educators do not receive adequate training on cultural competence or special education laws. This lack of training can lead to inconsistent identification and service provision for Latino students. Some districts are trying to address this by implementing multi-tiered systems of support. These systems aim to provide culturally responsive strategies and support for non-native English speakers, but challenges remain. To improve access for Latino students, we need to focus on several key areas. First, increasing family knowledge through outreach and education is essential. Parents should feel empowered to advocate for their children. Second, schools must provide assessments that are culturally and linguistically appropriate. Training educators in equity-focused practices is also vital. Lastly, intervention systems should affirm Latino students' native languages and cultures, rather than viewing them as obstacles. In summary, the unequal access to special education for Latino students stems from a mix of limited family empowerment, language and cultural challenges, disproportional identification, and systemic educational practices that do not fully meet the needs of these students. Addressing these issues is essential for creating fair educational opportunities for Latino students with disabilities in America.